Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Zoom into Wine. It's time for the show and your host, Ian Blackburn.
Good morning from Los Angeles, Sebastien Nasello, the winemaker.
Ciao, Ian. Ciao.
Good to see you. I was able to visit you at Podere, Ripi.
Yeah.
It's definitely an ambitious project, and let's show people what we're talking about as we enter into our Brunello, Montalcino, and the Rosso di Montalcino that we're going to be tasting today. We're tasting from the 16 vintage, a great vintage.
Yep. That's a special wine, especially because Rosso di Montalcino normally is a wine released very, very young without any particular refinement. This Rosso in particular, like all our Rosso di Montalcino, age in the big cask for 3, sometimes 4 years, very similar to Brunello, and same Sangiovese grape, but released with the name of Rosso di Montalcino.
Yeah, when I was introduced to your brand, I was told that you're elevating the category of Rosso. And so I've been following that and saw the opportunity to pick up this 2016.
Yep. The idea is offering some Sangiovese with a very, very clear sense of place.
Well, let's take a look at the place. And I think I just clicked too far. There we go. This is a aerial view.
Yeah.
And when you arrived, none of this was here really, right?
Yeah, it was just a simple farmhouse with a sheep and we did and olive trees, of course. We did all our own vineyard, and now we have the animals, and let's say it's Montalcino have this landscape where vineyards are integrated in the local vegetation, in the natural landscape.
Well, I was standing right there looking out over this beautiful vista and really fell in love with it. And you're sitting there right now. Does it seem kind of surreal that you're? I mean, you probably get used to it, but it's like one of the most beautiful places on the planet. It really is.
Thank you.
And the focus of integrating a sense of place, sustainability.
We always say that we borrow our land from the ancestors, and we will make this land livable for our sons and for the next generation, but preserving the fertility.
As we look at the area known as Montalcino, there's something to take and to appreciate here is the way that the area is divided, and the thoughts about the east and the west and the north and the south, and some of the characteristics that come from the different subsets, different soils, different exposures, different levels of water. Now you're sitting over here by, are you
Yeah.
204?
Yeah, we are based on the southeast corner, and but we cultivate vineyard on the two sides of Montalcino, west and east. The wine that you're going to taste is from west, and
Right.
is facing the sunset.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's a small story of what happened in our farm during a fall time, and let's say we are completely immersed in the seasonal life. There are different things that we do in according of the weather and the season, and different food that we eat, and different way to wear. It's like living 4 different places in the same year.
The facility itself was built with some very high ethos, and you are certified biodynamic.
Yeah, from 2011 we move in a biodynamic way farming, and also organic, of course. And let's say it's a nice tool to work on the biological life in the soil and around the plants, and is very, for me, very suitable for our purpose to make pure wine without interference and without, let's say, forcing the wine to accomplish some taste, but more searching for local sense of place.
That is so cool. So there's just so much to cover, Sebastien. Your adventure has only just begun. You have incredible ownership.
Yeah.
Um, what is the owner's name?
Francesco Illy came from the coffee industry, and in '97 he purchased the farmhouse and he did the first vineyard. It's a nice place to discover new things. Wine, you never stop to learn.
Well, thank you for allowing us a moment with you. You're a rising star personality, and I know that your passion runs through these wines.
Thank you, Jan. It's been a pleasure.
We'll talk to you soon, my friend.
Bye.
Ciao.